I don't know how to start a video, but I'm Hootless, and this is Stardew Valley 2 years 25 million, episode 21, I think. So, we basically just continue our routine. We sort of harvest the wine as it's ready, we put more starfruit in. I think by the end of this episode we have like 1,200 starfruits left, not counting whatever we happen to get from the greenhouse. I did remember to pick up Deluxe Speed Grow on Thursday, and beyond that, I mean, we pretty much just continue collecting wine, and then I think I start building kegs near the end. And with the kegs, I am gonna start putting them down over in my orchard, like between the trees. You'll see near the end what I mean. But there's a lot of room over there for kegs to go in, and I put them in columns with the top and bottom open so that I can actually get into the columns. I could probably fit more in, like I could put kegs all along the topmost row of the farm, and I would be able to access all of them like I can in the tunnel, but the downside of that would be that I wouldn't be able to like go out the top side of the columns. I'd have to go all the way up to interact with all the kegs, and then I'd have to go all the way back, and then all the way back up on like 2 rows over. So I could do that to fit more kegs in. It would take slightly more time to harvest the wine whenever it comes up. I also smelt a lot of copper, like 200-ish bars I think. And I started smelting some iron as well. You know, whenever I have to go do something and the furnaces are open, I just put some iron in there. That way, because iron takes longer, I can do the things that I'm trying to do, like getting some wine, while at the same time letting my iron smelt. And usually by the time I get done with whatever I'm doing, like checking the greenhouse, checking various kegs, I go back and the iron's finished. So I get a lot of iron and a lot of copper. I still need to smelt even more iron, but by the end of this video I finish the 200 bars worth of copper. So with all of that, because of course each keg takes 1 iron bar, 1 copper bar, so if I can smelt all of the iron bars, we'll have roughly the materials, except for the wood, for about 200 kegs more. And that'll be very good. We do want to keep ramping up how many kegs we have on our farm. As we go from fall into winter, we can place a lot of kegs down, like out in the opening where our crops are. I could probably get about 1,000 kegs down out in the field. So I want to try to collect all of the resources for that, if I can. I think I have 800 oak resin. So really we just need the copper and the iron. That's what's holding us back right now. If we can manage to get the copper and the iron and all the wood, then it'll come down to clay and oak resin. Clay will be pretty easy to harvest because of course you can go to the beach, get like 80 clay per day roughly. So I'll probably start doing that starting next episode. I'll start going collecting more clay and maybe make more furnaces so that I can smelt iron in larger batches at once. And that would help us get through the 800 copper and iron that we need to make all of those kegs. Yes, as you can see, I have about 600 clay in storage there and roughly like 800 oak resin. So we do need about 200 clay more, and then all the copper and iron. We'll need a lot of wood as well because I think each keg takes like 40 wood, somewhere in there. This is where I start putting down the kegs. Just sort of filling up this area over here. And that's basically it for kegs. I mean, I'm just gonna do them like this, maybe along the top, and I'll probably wait to put them anywhere lower on the farm until all the crops are gone. Like during winter, I'll really just double down on kegs. With any amount of luck, or you know, just the strength of 2,000 kegs behind us, we will probably be able to brew all of the cranberries into wine. That's my hope, at least. If we can do that, it'll be worth 3 times as much as if we sold it, roughly. I don't know the prices exactly for cranberries versus cranberry wine, but if it's like starfruits, then it's 3 times base value plus 50% because we have the artisan buff. And that should come out to quite a lot, really. I know the seeds cost 240 gold, but I think the cranberries are worth a lot less than that. They're only like 80 gold, so you have to get 3 harvests before a seed is worth it. Which is totally fine, because we have gotten 3 harvests. And it might be even more than that, making it worth it a lot sooner. I'm not really sure. I haven't looked into the prices of cranberries in quite a while. But I do know that they average out to like 39 gold per day per tile throughout the course of the month. Something like that. And that's probably just selling it. So if we multiply that by 3, it would be like 2,000 tiles times 39 gold per day is 7,800. Yeah, no. 78,000. And then per day for 28 days. So that's, well, we'll call it 30 days because the math is going to be a little bit off anyways due to losing crops to crows. So 78,000 times 30 is 78,000 times 3 is 780,000. No, times 10 is 780,000. Times 3 is like 2.2 million. And then multiply that by 3 to get the value if we kegged it all. So that would be about 6.5 million plus 50% because of the artisan bonus. Would be about 9 million from the cranberries if we can manage to keg them all. And that's pretty hefty. That's about as much as we've gotten so far. And also we have a lot of starfruit wine on us. And we are getting closer to our goal. So we're coming up on the end of the video here. If you guys are still enjoying the series, please remember to leave a like, leave a comment. If you aren't already subscribed but you want to keep up on my videos and all the series that I upload, I highly recommend that you subscribe. It really helps out. And other than that, I'll see you guys all next time.